explain. With school ending, doing closing shifts at my job, and just transitioning from not being in school to more hours has been hectic. And with my birthday that just passed and everything going on, I just haven't had time to look at it. But I'm here now. Never fear. I'm here now. And I have a story time for you. So I love you to see by the title. This is the time when my boyfriend got my best friend pregnant. So, background. This started in about, I want to say I was in either 7th or 8th grade. One of them. But my boyfriend at the time was in the 10th grade and I was in 7th or 8th. So yes, I was a middle schooler dating a high schooler. He was a high schooler dating a middle schooler. I don't know. It was weird. It's whatever. But yeah. So we're going to call my boyfriend Deshaun. And we're going to call my best friend Tanisha. So, I met Deshaun one day while I was walking down the street. So I'm walking down the street, and in my neighborhood, I'm walking down the street, I'm going to the place, and I see this cute boy. So I'm like, oh, he's cute. But you know, I'm shy, so I don't walk up to them and it's like, oh my God, like, so nice, brown skin tone, nice, coolie, nice hair. He was dressed to impress. He had a Nike shirt on, nice blue shirts. You know what I'm saying? He had on the new 10s that had came out. I think it was 10s that had came out. He had the fresh Jordans on. You know, he was smelling good, looking good. It was summertime. He had a nice little Jesus piece. He was wearing like a joint. I'm like, who that? But you know, I don't look up to it. I do little shit to get nervous if I want to get nervous. So I'm like, you know, I'm like, let me face myself. Make sure my titties look good. Checking my face in the mirror. I'm like, I look good. Hold up. I look good? So I'm walking past him like, so, you know, he follows me and he comes into the store. So I'm taking my sweets. I'm like, what's going on? Going very well. Gotta get a text message. Anyways, so I'm like, what's wrong? Going very well. I only went in there for Pepsi and a honey bun. So I'm like, what's wrong? I want this. How long? Looking around. So he's like, so I had headphones on, so I'm like, what? I'm like, I can't hear you, what? He's like, oh, you look pretty. Thank you. Got my headphones back in. After someone had some little childish ass Hello Kitty. Don't judge me. I was a 7th grader, but you know, I thought I was popping because that's when Aeropostale was in. So I had my Aeropostale shirt with some nice pum shorts. You know, I had my little butt. You know, I'm skinny, so I got a little body. I had my little curves showing. Whatever curves I had back then. I had nice. It was like a nice peach Aeropostale. I remember peach Aeropostale. Okay, good. Nice. It had some like Converse to match. Whatever. It was a calm outfit. I was going down the line. We wasn't going nowhere. So he's like, oh, can I get your number? I'm like, I don't give my number to strangers. He's like, you got a Facebook? I'm like, yeah, I got a Facebook. I'm like, my Facebook is Brianna Malone. I said, take her baby. He's like, I'm mad. He said, you will answer me when I say something? Maybe. I'm like, if I like you, I answer you. Like, oh, you don't like me. I'm like, okay. So later on that night, he texted me on Facebook and he asked me for my number. You know what? gave him my number, so we was texting, we was chopping it up. He was cooling. Every time I would come outside of the house in the summer, I would see him working, and he would work with me. We would go to the park, and we would go wherever, and it was good. We was chilling all summer. He lived down the block from me. It was calm. So I had this best friend that lived down the block from me also, but she lived on the other side of him. So he lived on I'm gonna say the right side, and she lived on the left side. So I had this friend named Tanisha that I met in the park like the previous summer. We clicked, so we was like best friends. So me and Tanisha, we chopped it up. We at the park, we eating icy, being little dumb little kids. Don't got nothing to do because mama don't want to let you go nowhere. So you go to the park. So we chopping it up, eating my icy, regular. So one day we all decided to go. Now Tanisha had, before I stated, Tanisha had her little side thing going on, but she didn't have like a main nigga. She just had like a side hoe. She had joints. She had hoes. I'm gonna say she had hoes. So Tanisha brought one of her hoes over, and she was like, bring Deshaun, and we could all chill by my house. She was like, I got food, Wi-Fi. She was like, and I got TV, so we could just chill. So I'm like, I bet. I text Deshaun. I'm like, Tanisha got the free crib. You wanna pull up? Yeah. So, we was all chilling. It was all fine. Now, it was like, this could be the new hangout spot because Tanisha's mother had a schedule. Tanisha just lived with her mom and her sister. So, her mother would go to work from 6 in the morning to 3:30. Then she would come home, and then she would dip off again and go wherever to go meet her little boyfriend or wherever her mother went in the afternoon and came back late in the night. So, we had that free crib to ourselves. So, we was like, what? Why we got chilling in this hot ass park all summer when Tanisha got the free crib? So after that, we was just chilling at Tanisha crib. So, after like a couple of weeks, me and Deshaun made it official. So I'm like, it's my life friend. He brought me a little, I don't know what the fuck he got this. Now that I think about it, but he had this little childish ring that he gave me. And I barely wore it because I was at the time I was allowed to have there's a fly in my room. What the fuck? Anyways, excuse me. So I never wore it because my mother used to I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend. So if my mother seen me with a ring that she didn't know where I got it from, I would get in trouble if I told her, a boy gave it to me. So I just never wore it. But anyway, so that's beside the point. So after me and Deshaun decided we became mad close. So that summer passed by. We're into next summer. We've been together for a year now. And Tanisha's house is still a hangout spot in the summer. So one day, Deshaun was by my house because I had the free crib. This is when my parents had the best work schedule ever when I would have the free crib. So my mother would go to work, same as Tanisha's mom, from 6 in the morning to 3:30. Then she would come home and go to her other job, and she wouldn't come home till the next morning. Now my father, he went from 3 to 11. So from 3 o'clock, but he would leave at like 12. So from 3 o'clock, after my mother leaves to go to her other job, from 3 o'clock until 11:30, I would have the free crib. Some days, not every day, because my father didn't work every day, and my mother didn't work every day. So this day just happened that I had the free crib, and I was texting Deshaun, and he was like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm chilling after the free crib. Pull up. So he's like, I ain't that. So we just chilling, watching TV, cuddling. My brother's downstairs with their girlfriend, so they not worried about me. They don't give a fuck. They so they don't care about what I'm doing. So I'm in the living room chilling. We just cuddling, watching movie, and he starts kissing me here, and he starts going down, So I'm just like, what are you doing? I'm like, we used to kiss and all. That was fine, but he had never done this to me before. I mean, he had kissed on my neck, but he never like went down to like on the top of my titties. I'm just like, hold up, what you doing? Cause you know I'm only like 12, 13. So I'm like, boy, what you think you doing? You too fast. So he like, what you mean? He's like, babe, we been together for a while now. He was like, come on. He's like, I'm like, Deshaun, you need to stop. You need to stop. He's like, come on. He's like, come on. Playing in my hands. This one I didn't want so bad. I used to have nice little curly afros or like my straight hair when I had my hair permanent flat iron. So he was just running his hair. He's like this. He's like, not like that, but he's like touching right here. So I'm like, no, you need to stop. So he stopped. You know, he didn't go no farther than that. But I could tell that he was upset. So I'm like, yo, what's wrong? He's like, nothing. I want to say a week and a half goes by. Nah, I forgot to tell you, this is summertime again. So we decided we all went to Tanisha's house again. And Tanisha's like, oh, she's telling me, she was like, so Tanisha pulls me aside to the other room. So it's just they showing her whatever side joint she had at the time. In the room chilling, chopping it up, and she pulled me to the side to me. So she's like, I just got the best takeaway last night from this cute ass boy. Yak. Mind you, Tanisha's 2 years older than me. So I'm just like, from who? She like, you know this cute boy, he's brown, he's like nice, he's black and Puerto Rican. I'm like, oh. I'm like, you know, like Anthony. I'm like, you probably met one of Anthony's long lost brothers, because you know he brown skinned and Puerto Rican with the nice hair. He black and Puerto Rican, like he must have a brother. I'm like, what's his name? She ain't want to tell me. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, if you make it official, you know, you just let me know. I'm like, but you busting it open, so you might as well make that your boyfriend now. Because she had never, you know, I'm guessing she had done it before, but the way she was dot about this one, I thought that she was going to really cuff this boy. So I'm like, you know, if you decide to cuff him, you know, I'm your best friend. I want to meet him. That's her. As a best friend, I got to make sure he's right for you. I want to meet him. She's like, okay, well, she's like, if we make it official, I'll let you know. I'm like, okay. Another week go by. This bitch coming crying. I'm like, what's wrong? She like, maybe it was a week, because that seemed too close by. Maybe it was like, mind you, I'm 19 now, so this was way back when the dates are kind of mixed up. But a while after that, she calls me and she's crying. So I'm like, bitch, what's wrong? She's like, I'm pregnant. I had my phone. I'm looking at the phone like, bitch, what? She's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, bitch, I thought you was a condom. I'm like, you serious? She's like, yeah. She was like, I don't know what happened. I thought I just had the stomach flu. Like, I started throwing up like 2 days ago. And then she's like, I just realized that my period didn't come in. I'm like, you sure? So she like, yes. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, get your cousin to go, because you know we young, so we can't. We didn't think that we was allowed to buy pregnancy tests. I don't know if this is a certain age. So I was like, get your cousin to buy your pregnancy test, and we're gonna take it and we're gonna see if you're pregnant. So she was like, alright. So about 2 days later, her cousin booked the test for her. She took it and it was positive. So I'm like, you need to tell that nigga. I'm like, you need to tell him, and you need to tell him now. I'm like, you sure you ain't fucking nobody else? Because you know she was a little bit of a so like, but you know she was my friend, so I never told her. And you know that was probably bad of me, but I was young. So she's like, so I'm like, you need to tell my nigga. I'm like, you sure you ain't fucking nobody? She's like, no, his dick was bomb. That's why I stay with him. I'm like, alright. I'm like, you need to tell. I'm like, you need to tell him. So she's like, alright, I will. She's like, just give me a couple of days. I'm like, alright. So you know, another week goes by. It's me, her, a boy named Anthony, and Deshaun. So I'm with Deshaun. I'm flirting with him, like, baby, and she's eyeballing me. She's like, something, what's the matter? I'm like, she's like, oh, you all over my nigga. I was like, who the fuck this bitch talking to? I'm all over her nigga. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you all over my baby. When I tell you, Deshaun had this look on his face like a deer caught in headlights. He was like he looked like a deer caught in headlights. He's like, pregnant? He's like, you pregnant? He's like, nah, fuck out of here. I wrapped it up. I'm like, so you fucked. He's like, and this nigga had the nerve to tell me that it was my fault because I didn't want to get a cookies up to him. I wanted to backhand slap this nigga. I was like, you not dead ass. Who this nigga think he is? Who the fuck you think you is? I wanted to say who? And I'm not even a fighter, but I was like, who you think you is? So I'm going crazy. I don't know who to come at. Should I come at this bitch because she's supposed to be my friend, or should I come at this nigga because he's supposed to be my boyfriend? Meanwhile, the two of them going at it, they like, oh, well, she was like, well, da-da-da, you know I was her best friend and you was her friend anyway. You said I look better than her. I'm like, bitch, first of all, you look better than me with that muffin top. I'm like, you better go somewhere with the academics on. Arrow is in right now, boo. I know academics, you better. And baby fat, better. Babu trying to tell me she look better than me. Bitch, look better than who? Where? Because at the end of the day, this nigga cuffed me. He ain't cuffed you. And he came back to me at the end of the day, not you. And he was begging for me, not you. You was just a little piece of meat because I ain't want to give him nothing. And I'm guaranteed if I was to give him something, he would have never messed with your ass. But I'm just like, hold up. So, you thought it was okay to fuck with your best friend because I ain't want to give it up to you? And this nigga continues to blame me. If you would have just gave it up to me, this would have never been a problem. He was like, I stayed faithful to your ass for almost a whole year, and you wouldn't even give me up. First of all, nigga, I'm 13. I was around 12 or 13 years old. What I look like opening up my legs for a 15 to 16-year-old nigga? Where am I going? I am not ready for that. I just started getting a period. Like, literally, I got my period a year ago. What I look like fucking with you? I barely know how to handle my period. Do you think I just want to busting out my legs over you? Are you dumb? No, I'm not ready for all that. And you gotta understand that I was not ready. You didn't want to understand that, so you went and fucked us. So that's your business. This bitch wants to get mad at me talking about, oh, this her nigga. I'm like, bitch, keep him. I don't want him. Because if he can't understand that I'm not ready to have sex, then he needs to go. He's not the one for me. I'm only 13 years old. There will be plenty of other niggas out there better than you, better than you. And I'll be your babe. When I tell you, I wanted to bust this girl in her face. It took every ounce of me not to punch her. I'm like, no, she's pregnant. And then I thought back, this bitch had to tell me. I remember this bitch telling me she fucked with him. She told me this to my face, but she didn't want it. And I'm like, I didn't click in my head when she told me that she fucked with a black, brown skin, nice hair, Puerto Rican, and black nigga. I'm like, she basically just gave me a description of my boyfriend, and I did not realize, like, it did not click in my head until I started this nigga in front of your face, that's when you want to tell me? Matter of fact, as a friend, you don't do that. So that bitch was cut off. And when I tell you that later on in the future, we had about 3 fights, and I'm not a fighter. I would never say that. I'm not a fighter. Shorty came to me. She came to me. She came to my house. She came to me. You don't come to me. You don't come to my house. Come to me. You get what you asked for. When I tell you that this bitch got that ass whooped for a skinny girl, he is right. She better play with me. And you know, the baby came out. She had a little boy. And you know, she ended up having to petition this nigga for child support because this nigga didn't want to take care of the child. And the nigga was a deadbeat anyways. I don't even know why I felt for him. Because not even a year later, like about 6 months later, this nigga got another bitch pregnant. So I'm like, you know what? You just a nigga that don't know how to keep his business in his pants. And I don't want that type of nigga in my life. So they was both cut off. And you know, every now and then I see this nigga walking the street, he wink at me, but like, oh, can I talk to you? And I be like, you better get your ass out my face. I get my brother on you. But yeah, if you like this story time, comment down below. Let me know. Like this shit up. And if you like it, I know that you love it. Not like this. I got plenty of stories. I got stories to go around. Dang, I got stories from middle school, some dumb shit that I did. This dumb ex-boyfriend that I just recently had. Can y'all please tell me in the comments why some of these boys are the way they are? Or dude, it's just that I feel like I don't know.